All right, so here's a nice posture check. If you've been sitting all day long, do this checkup, see how you're feeling. If this is tough, then you gotta get on these desk jockey exercises, all right? So simply get up from your desk. If you've been sitting here for a half hour, 4 hours, stand up against the wall. So find a blank wall, clear wall. Stand with your feet about hip width. Your hips, your butt should be against the wall, your shoulders, and then put your head against the wall. And as your head goes against the wall, pay attention. Do you have to put your chin up to touch your head against the wall? Ideally, you slide your chin straight back, and that's your check. Can your heels, hips, shoulders, and head all be against the wall, and you find yourself in good balance, and then walk away from the wall and maintain that posture? Okay? So that's your check. See what that feels like. If you could do that then from the side, your ear should be sitting over your shoulder. That's what we're worried about today. Relax your shoulders, your ear should be over your shoulder. If you're in this position, reading your monitor, watching your video game, and you can't just pull back into this position, you've been there for too long. Your body gets good at what you ask it to do most of the time. If you're asking it to sit in this forward posture most of the time, you're not going to be good at this, where your spine, your vertebrae, your discs are much happier, okay? No matter your age, 25 or 55, get out of that posture now. Get a quick checkup, okay? So 2 things about the exercise there. You can either do a simple chin tuck, just pushing your chin straight back. That's more of a horizontal motion. I like the metaphor of what we call, Katie Bowman calls it a head ramp. So think about your head being at the bottom of the ramp, and it's gonna go up and back. So what that does is that creates a little more length in your cervical vertebrae from C7 to C1, that you go up and back, you're tall. So not only do you want to tuck your chin, but you also want to get as tall as you can there, all right? So think tall, back, tall, all right? So ears over your shoulders, ramp your head back, tall, that's where you want to be. You can do that seated, you can do that standing, do that checkup. If that's a tough one, if that begins to creep up, you don't want to go to the gym and do push-ups. Don't go swing a golf club. Don't go over, even looking up and for a cup of coffee off the top shelf, right? Anything, that's where your neck begins to get bothered. This is a nice check to see whether you need that or not. If that's bothering you, check back my other videos. We're talking all about desk jockey RX exercises today. All right, see you next time.